Harold Domich, Robert Greenmun, Barron Gulak, Raymond Harper, Jerald Jordan, Harry Larson, David Myers, Donald Peterson, Raymond Piper, Alvin Steele, and John Zakutney. Now, you may be wondering, who are these men? They are known as the Gallaudet 11, and they played a significant role in helping the United States win the Great Space Race. These 11 deaf men, most of whom were students from Gallaudet University, all but one had become deaf due to the spinal meningitis. This spinal meningitis damaged the inner ear vestibular systems in a way that prevented them from ever experiencing motion sickness. These deaf men helped NASA scientists understand how the human body reacts to zero gravity in ways hearing test subjects couldn't, because they were able to endure the experiments longer and see them through completion. In contrast, tests with hearing participants were often cut short due to severe motion sickness on their part. And it is because of these 11 men that NASA was able to complete these long, intensive, and rigorous experiments, such as having 4 deaf test subjects spend almost 2 weeks inside a rotating room, participate in zero-gravity flights in a special aircraft dubbed the Vomit Comet, and have them all sail on a ferry in the treacherous ocean waters off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada. Funnily enough, Harry Larson, one of the Gallaudet 11, recalled that the toughest part of one of these experiments was having to stand for hours at a time, whereas the hearing participants probably would have said that the toughest part was the constant nausea and vomiting. For an entire decade, these 11 men served NASA and their country in a way that otherwise couldn't have, since deaf and hard of hearing individuals are not legally allowed to join the military. Moreover, it gave Baron Gulak an opportunity to serve his country, which he had dreamed of doing but couldn't until Gallaudet 11 was formed. The Gallaudet 11 portrayed the deaf and hard of hearing community in a positive light, helping many hearing people and overall everyone outside the deaf community see deaf individuals more favorably for the very first time. A great example of this is when astronaut John Glenn, who was the first American to orbit Earth, said he envied the 11 deaf men for never getting sick during NASA's intense zero-gravity experiments. All in all, in order for NASA to win the Great Space Race, they needed the help and support from the deaf and hard of hearing community. And to paraphrase Harry Larson, one of the Gallaudet 11, these 11 deaf men were different in a way that NASA and the United States in the Great Space Race needed. This makes the story of the Gallaudet 11 a significant moment in deaf history, and one that deaf and hearing people alike can look back on with respect and admiration. All of this information was found from 2 articles, one from NASA's official website and is titled How 11 Deaf Men Helped Shape NASA's Human Spaceflight Program, and the other is from the Washington Post dubbed I Wanted to Serve. These deaf men helped NASA understand motion sickness in space. If you want to read and learn more about the Gallaudet 11. Thank you.